24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
And welcome to the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. 44th District basketball action. Lady Eagles of Madison Southern, the Lady Indians of Madison Central going to match up one. It's district night, and even though I haven't coached a game since 2003, I've got butterflies.
It always brings out the butterflies. This experience, there's a lot of nerves, a lot of anticipation going into the game, and you know the kids have the pressure on them. Somebody sees it's going to end tonight, and they know it.
That's the problem. Somebody's going home after tonight. Southern comes in 18 wins, 7 losses. Central 14-13. Neither team has played in a couple weeks. Southern's last game was February the 13th. Central last played February 12th. Of course, the snowstorm caused havoc with Madison Southern. They didn't get a senior night, and not playing in so long, how's it going to affect?
Well, that's you know, you come out and you're not played in a week and a half at this stage of the season. You would expect some sloppiness to go along with the nerves. So it's going to be interesting who settles down first tonight. Central is a pretty young program. They got a lot of young kids, just one senior, where the Lady Eagles have 5 seniors on the roster, and they all 5 or 4 to 5 play a lot of minutes. Right. So you expect maybe the Eagles to be able to come out more settled in tonight, with the Indians may struggle early. Well, you'll have to see how Southern responds to being the favorite this year. That's right. Most people would identify them as the favorite tonight, and sometimes when you have that added pressure, that adds a little bit of the pressure. And you know, with so many seniors, you know, most of the Indians know they're coming back next year. Right. But when you're a senior and you come out here on the district floor, you know this could be your last competitive basketball game. Southern's last district win, 2007, when they upset the Indians. It's the first time that they've met in the first round since 2007, when the Eagles won by 2 points. And good friend Guy Condolfo was coaching. I think it might have been his first season. And Harold Borders was the coach for the Eagles. And I believe when the Lady Eagles coach was the one that hit the shot. Well, Nikki Jett. Nikki Jett hit the shot. Nikki Jett was his assistant now, and she was on that team. Win that game. All-time leading scorer for the women down there. Should be a very competitive game. Should be a good one. And we'll be back for the tip-off after this. Watching Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Foster alongside Doug Sally about to call the action. First round district. Should be a very good game as both teams are going to come out in usual starting lineups, with Central having Vanover, John, Snide, Cornett, Kane. Central controls the tip. For the Eagles, you have Rachel Ramey, Hayes, Freeman, Lawson, and Lanham.
Southern opens up man-to-man.
Snide's going to drive, take it up, and good. That's huge for the Indians right now to get that first basket.
It is. Always first basket, breaks a little ice, and settles you down a little bit.
Central, not a very good shooting ball club. Not a secret. You've seen them play, you know it. The backdoor action to Kristen. And they open in the press. And a turnover. Ramey, no foul. Out of bounds.
Well, Southern's coaches were talking about putting the pressure on, and turnover's going to be a big key both ways tonight. The games that Southern have lost, they've turned it over a lot, and Central's had trouble sometimes in that area.
Watch for almost another one. Central playing without their starting point guard for half the season, the last half of the season, and Emily Willoughby went down with a knee injury, I believe. Almost a turnover, and she walks. It was tout, but they called the turnover. It's two turnovers now on Central.
Well, Central only shoots 33.3% from the field and 27.3% from the three-point line. And Coach Cooks, he said,
they're chasing Hayes, aren't they? Block, out of bounds. Back to the Indians. I think they're going to put. Looks like they're chasing Hayes on that play.
We'll take another look at it here next time down. Wouldn't be a bad strategy.
Cornett with the ball is going to turn it over. 3 turnovers in the first minute 15 is not what the Indians wanted, but it's only 2-2.
Well, they're straight man right here.
She is all up in Kristen. She gets loose. Hayes leading scorer, averaging 18 a game.
18 a game, and her and Lanham carry the load for Southern. Lanham's averaging about 16 a game.
16 and 11. Another turnover. Number 4 for the Indians. 6:16 to go, and Hayes gonna drive up and off the backboard. Horrible shot. Rebound down to Rachel Ramey, number 15. And Hayes runs the point. Lanham's yet to get a touch.
Right, they're trying to get her on a cross.
Down low to Marley. Lawson up, got her up and under. Nice move by Marley.
Really nice move from the sophomore.
Timeout to Central. It's a 30. 6-2, Indians lead. 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick 30 with them. Be back after this.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back out to the 30-second timeout.
Well, Coach Cooks, he said that turnover is going to be a key tonight. Their poise and patience were two areas that he said they would have to maintain in order to stay in the game, and so far Southern's really put the heat on and got them to cough the ball up.
4 turnovers. Make it 5. Oh, they saved this one to Cornett, to Lindsay. Johns, uncontested, misses.
Well, she won't get an easier look than that.
1 for 2 now are the Indians, only 2 attempts in the game. For 5:30 mark of the opening quarter. Down low, up and under once again, and draws a foul on Mally Cornett, number 23, the sophomore.
Well, Lawson's come out aggressive. You know, she's touched it twice there on the block and made 2 nice moves, scored, and now she's got to the line.
Mally, a 6-foot sophomore, leads, set the all-time single season record in blocks this season at Central. Free throw good. 7-2 now. This has got to be what the Indians were worried the most about. They cannot afford to get down big, and if it gets to double figures, that's going to be a huge hill to carry over, as it's only 7-2 right now.
Well, Central hasn't settled down just yet. They've had trouble controlling the ball. Southern's done a really good job pressuring the ball at this point.
Fan over, down low to Cornett. Mally over to Ravens, the only senior on the ball club. Kane up off the mark. Back tilt, backed out to Ramey. Here comes the Eagles. First sub of the game getting ready to come in for the Indians. Nice little cut, blocked. Lanham misses again, this time up and in. That's Lawson.
Well, Lawson's not usually their scorer, but she has really come out of the gate.
5 for Lawson. Casey Snyder gets across to Lindsay. Johns down the lane, gives it up to Cornett and in. Break the streak. 9-4. Yeah, Lawson's playing great with 5 points quick. Kristen Hayes with the other 4.
They're looking to get the ball inside. That's their game plan, looks like. There they go again.
I'm impressed with Marley tonight. She is just working hard. Look at that.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's the best she's ever played.
Best I've seen her play all year. Really, really happy for her. She's a really great kid and has worked really hard.
Lawson just a junior, I believe.
Lawson is
sophomore.
Yeah.
He's a sophomore.
Yep. Central's got they've got some talent out here. They'll settle down here in a minute.
Turnover. Down to the Indians. Going to inbound into number 1. That's Vanover. Snod plays 2, gets it up to Kane. Shot up off the mark. Rebound offensive glass though for Raven. Bailey Vanover, the freshman, running the point. That's number 1. That gets it down to Mally though. Cornett with a basket.
And Coach Simmons said that blocking out was going to be one of the keys for them, and they didn't do it right there.
5-point game, 11-6. Southern on top, 3.5 opening quarter. Central's done a good job of withstanding that initial rush from the Eagles. Rachel gets loose, up and in.
Southern's done a really good job executing in their half-court sets. They're setting a lot of cross screens and diagonal screens. And
Mally has 1 foul. I guess she might be worried to get to second. May not be as aggressive on defense as she'd like. Hayes. Down low. Oh, had to look. Knocked out of bounds. Lanham was there for a second. 3 minutes even left opening quarter. 44th district action. Somebody's got to go back. And they do. Go get it. You're free. Big Southern contingent here already to watch this game. Nice Central crowd as well, though.
One of the few years that Southern feels like they're a favorite in a district game against Central.
Up and in. Basket.
Well, so far they've attacked Cornett and.
You know, I have staying on our feet. Kane with a long 2. That's a 2-point. Coach Lakes and Tate, and they're going 2-3. Air ball, Lindsay with the board. Snide to the freshman Vanover.
Freeman shoots 33% from the 3-point line. Their leading 3-point shooter, but Didn't come close that time.
Raven puts it on the floor, drive, way off the mark. Looking to draw the foul, perhaps.
Looked like there could have been a little contact there too. They're keeping their hands out of it. I thought there was a body there, but they're keeping their hands out of the play.
Minute 55.
Central's gone zone.
Wow. Missed the bunny.
Yep.
Needed that one. 15-8. Samantha Parms at the table going to check in on the next dead ball. Vanover all the way, and a foul, no foul. Wow.
Well, again, with those hands back, the referees aren't calling the body contact right now. Let's see if they stay. This looks like a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone.
Coach Cooksey saying get in the corner, and Lanham off the mark, but on the floor, Lanham gets it. Nothing, and they draw the foul. That's not a very good call.
She went right up among them, and
didn't really see the foul.
That's Cornette. That's her second foul, and that's big.
That's her second foul on Malley.
And like you were talking about, you know, she's been trying to stay on the floor and not get that second foul, but now she's going to have to sit for a while.
Malley averaging 10 points. She's second leading scorer for the Indians, so with her out of the ball game, who came in for her? It's going to be Kennedy Everly, the 8th grader. No, I'm sorry, she's a junior. 16-8, 16-8, 8-point advantage.
Southern changed their press up there. They had been 1-2-1-1, and now they're
turnover.
2-1.
No, saved it. Out of bounds. Stays. Sub in. King. Yep. Hannah King.
Southern staying in the man-to-man. Really doing a good job putting the heat on.
Off the mark. Got to get that rebound. Nice effort from Lanham and Kane. Eagles with it. Freeman thought about it. Ran off the line. Down to Keene. And up and in.
Well, they're really attacking the basket.
10-point advantage now. Double figures. 42 seconds opening quarter. Taken away. Snide. Got to get Watts. Samantha does. Oh, she walked.
She did walk.
No
Should
call.
have given the ball up, too.
No walk. But shot. Snide. No call. No foul.
And
these refs are not getting paid to call fouls tonight.
As opposed to the other calls, I thought that would have been a charge, but again, no call.
13 seconds. Shot up. Freeman, no good. Backside board. No good. One more for Hayes. No. I'm sorry, that was Kelly Freeman with the basket. 20-8 after one. Southern leads. Back for the second quarter after this. You're watching Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Small car, big coverage.
Welcome back to Alumni Coliseum, where the Eagles lead it 20-8. Don Foster alongside Doug Sally. First quarter stats really sticks out.
into the paint, and that's the difference in the game right now.
Points in the paint, Eagles 16, Indians 4. 12-point advantage, and lead is 12. So there you go.
Central goes into they're staying into their zone.
5 turnovers for Central, only 1 for the Eagles. And gonna have to move around here now. Oh, turnover, still by John.
But
now, to me, that looked like a clean strip.
Yeah, I thought they probably
if anything,
got ball. I was blocked
clean.
out.
That looked clean to me. Down low, almost a turnover. Up for Snide and good.
I have a feeling Central will settle down this quarter a little bit. You know, like you said, being out a week and a half, not playing a game, and coming into this atmosphere, it takes a little while.
And it's a bigger floor and everything, spacing and all that. Big thing for Central without Cornett. The zone's going to have to be their friend. Now we get a foul on. Going to be Brees first.
Now, she got in foul trouble last year in the district, and it really affected Southern. Southern's still going to stay. A little one again. That's what they started the game off.
Diamond press. This time they beat it. Snide on that lane. It's going on the outside. Needs help. Finds it down low in the form of Everly. Kennedy to the line.
And Hayes picked that one up, so there's 2 leading scorers for Southern. Get a foul each here in the last 30 seconds.
Foul number 1 against Kristen. 1 foul against Brianna Lanham.
Well, you know, Southern's done such a good job attacking in the paint, getting the ball inside. And one thing that you're going to have to look for from Southern and to see if they are going to settle on 3-point shots. Because a little patience, they still may be able to get the ball inside. And I bet you Central is gambling that they will go ahead and take those outside shots.
Second free throw off the mark, no good. Board to Hayes. You're right. Southern's going to either have to, they can take that outside shot when it's there, or they can work to get it in. And they had so much success early against the man inside.
Well, I don't know if they're going to pull the ball out and try to draw Central out of their zone. It looks like that's what they're going to do. And
why not?
This can backfire, though, if you know, you're taking your own momentum away and you're playing a certain pace.
It's 20-10 at the 6.5 mark. And they're coming out now. They're extending the defense. So if you can extend the defense, oh, she's dead. She needs help. Almost a turnover. Now they're in the, is it man or still in that zone?
It's man. They've gone man now.
So it kind of worked. That's what they wanted. Kelly Freeman up. Oh, got the bounce in.
You know, you got, they go zone, they pull them out, go man, and we shoot it, and the Southern shoots a 3-pointer.
Foul, number 1 against Kelly. Yeah, you work to get them out of the zone so you can try to get inside, and we'll take the 3 and hit it.
Coach Simmons says, yeah, we're going to pull you out of the zone, go man, so we can shoot some more 3s.
Lanham to the bench. Lawson back in.
Central hasn't very good defense so far in the half court. They've been man-to-man the whole way.
13-point advantage. 23-10. Rebound down to Anna Keene. Transfer this season. And we're in a man still, so run it offense. She's won a one-on-one against the freshman. She gets it. No foul. Team doubled. Thought that was a foul on the drive.
Well, they're letting them play. You know, there's a lot of contact in there on some shots. And you know, even though they've turned the ball over a lot, it looks like Central can get some dribble penetration against some certain matchups. And they haven't taken advantage of it by finishing plays, but they've been able to get in there and get some shots. That was not what you would call a good shot.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Travel call.
Farms got in a little hurry right there and forgot the dribble.
Now it looks like both teams may be settled.
Right, and Central's got to realize this game is still young. They've got a lot of time left.
Look at that little drive.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Can't hit it. Jump, no, a foul. Foul on Vanover, her first.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, though, because they've got some matchups where they can get around people and get in there to the paint. They haven't hit their shots, though.
Taylor Vance in for the Indians. Lindsey Johns to the bench. Sub in. Ashlyn Clark. Ashlyn Clark coming in with Kelly Freeman to the bench.
Well, Ashley's just a freshman. She played a little bit in this game last year.
Did.
But big stage for a freshman still.
What about Vanover starting the game as a freshman point?
Southern went through that growth period. 7th and 8th.
Nice. Up and in. Haley Cook, roll out. Low to Kane and Raven double.
I didn't think that. Oh. 4 left in the first.
Still 23-10. Neither team scored now for a while. We're in a scoring drought. Crowd is fouled in now. Student section down in the far end zone. Three up and no good for Parham.
Early on, but now they kind of got away from.
Yeah, looks like they've decided all night long right now with Cornette out.
Right now, the way she's playing.
No. So now Molly.
So they just haven't.
Hayes. Up and no good. Backside rebound.
Opportunity. Good job on her.
1-4 low look. Now they move up.
Yeah, let's see if they get into more of a here. They've not done that for a few minutes.
Kick it out. Loose whistle.
They ruled that a 2. In and you run your offense. I know that sounds contradictory, but if you break your offense off and you're going one-on-one, that can lead to bad shots and create momentum. Well be a
lot of layups. Be interested to see what their percentage is.
The second, neither team.
Southern, after shooting 47% in the first half, they're down to 38 now.
Yeah, they've gone 1 for 7 this quarter. You got Rainey and Freeman back in.
2:41. Central looking to make a move here. Blocked out by the official. Held out.
somebody deep. Southern was fortunate right there because Kane had a one pass to the basket.
He did. No one even close. 2-10. And Hayes brings them down.
You know, the way this game is, they're going to slide around. Part of Southern there, they flash Lanham up, and then Hayes took off on the back.
The foul on Vanover, her second.
Well, that's you. They're standing at the point guard position.
Guard. The ball back iron, rebound. And the Indians bring it to the front court. Johns working against Ramey. Goes to the lane. Up and in.
Dribble penetration again.
Lindsay's first points. And she comes in as their leading scorer.
Leading scorer, leading shooter.
Lindsay averaging 14, and that's her first two.
Lanham walks. Again, one-on-one. They're not really staying disciplined in their half-court offense right now.
Kennedy Everly checks in for Vanover.
You know, I was about to say a minute ago, this could be a three-point game, and it also could be a 20-point game right now.
It could.
Neither team is taking control this quarter.
Eagles on top, 25-14, minute 24 left. Johns to Taylor Vance. Back out to Johns. Lindsay down low to Kennedy. Kennedy up and off the mark. Backside rebound. To Freeman. All the way.
That was Hayes. She went in 1-on-3 again. And shot selection.
Not what you needed.
Shot selection not there right now.
Lanham with a block of out of bounds. Johns had it blocked, but Lanham recovered it on the outline. Turnover back over to the Eagles. 25-14. Central gets this below 10. They got to feel comfortable. I mean, they got to feel happy.
I would feel great if I was Central and it's below 10 at halftime. The way this game is going.
The way it started. Kane up and in. And it's 25-16. Cleveland. .25 seconds. Hayes out deep, 21, 17.
Well, she's not getting any pressure, so she can just wait right out here. Not within guarding distance.
10. Here we go. 9, 7, 6. Over to Lanham. 3. Up and off the mark.
Coach Simmons, first district game. This is Central. Your team seems to be executing all the right plays. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like we came out in the first quarter and played really well. We shot back like we were supposed to. The second quarter was not as well. I mean, we only scored 5 points that second quarter.
So it seems like you changed it up. Did you second quarter?
Well, when we sub a little bit and we have to run different plays, some people are out of position. So we're just going to have to stick with what was working, which was our pressing, and we just want to kind of conserve energy, but we'll have to go back to it.
Well, you know Central definitely change it up. Will you change anything?
Right. Well, I mean, if they go back and forth between their man and their 3-2, we'll just have to accommodate and have confidence in our shooting a little bit more. Okay.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Coach, give us your overall thoughts on the first half of this game. It can't be going as you planned.
Well, I mean, we were a little shell-shocked there the first quarter of the first half. Second half, I thought we dug our heels in and played good defense, held them to 5 points.
Really stopped them, the shooting going into that.
Yeah, we've just got to, we've got to defend better. We've got a lot of young kids, first time playing, and
a lot of injuries.
Not making any excuses, but I mean, it's just a lot of kids in the first time situation. They responded well in the second quarter. I think we'll be fine in the third and fourth quarter.
All right, what will you do different? Anything?
I mean, we've got to play man-to-man right now. They're going to pull the ball out. We're just going to continue to attack. We may have to press a little bit, try and speed the tempo up a little bit. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes, game play by play.
All right, good luck, Coach.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
"24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Small car, big coverage.
Over 5 times, so they just flipped.
And they had Central had 5 in the first half, first quarter, only turned over once.
Right.
So.
Leading scorers, Mally Cornett and Lindsey Johns each have 4 points. Casey Snide has 4 points. Lawson has 9, all of them in the first quarter. And Hayes has 8 for Southern. You know, it's interesting. I'll bet you both coaches went into the locker room feeling like they had opportunities to slip away in the second quarter, because Southern feels like, you know, they should be up 20. Central feels like it should be a tied game.
Yeah.
Because of the missed opportunities.
So many easy shots.
And
18-6 in the points in the paint. Eagles 18-6.
That was huge, especially in the first quarter.
That all came in the first quarter, though.
Right. And you know, to their 1-2-2 zone, and Southern pulled it out. And at that point, I thought that might have been a little bit of a momentum breaker for Southern, because after that, Central played them even.
Well, we heard Coach Cooksey say they're going to have to play man. What can, you know, Southern needs to go back like they did in that opening quarter and attack the inside.
Well, they're going to have to do that and reestablish their inside presence. Cornett still got those 2 fouls, so she's going to have to be careful a little bit to start the game.
I'd go right at her. I'd try to make her get 3 quick.
Lawson, though, she's got 2 fouls, so on the other end, you might see an attack that way.
That's right.
And I still say Central is getting to the rim fairly easily with certain matchups down there, and if they are able to convert,
just can't get them to fall
on those layups and the inside shots that they're getting, this could be a different ball game at the end.
I mean, Lindsey Johns 1 for 9 and no 3-point attempt, so I mean she's had all looks at the basket inside the 3-point line. So
well, there's only been 1 3-pointer made. Kelly Freeman made 1 for Southern. Southern's 1 for 7, and Central hasn't shot a 3-pointer in the whole game so far.
About to get back to action. 35 seconds. What do you see in the second half? Think the Indians can make the comeback?
I think these first 2 or 3 minutes are going to be huge. If Southern comes out the way they did, can score and get into their press. You know, Coach Simmons alluded to the fact that she called off the press a little bit to conserve energy, but you have to score to get in your press. So if Southern can score early and put the heat on, and Central cough it up again like they started, then Southern can maybe open up a lead. But if Central handles the ball and still continues to attack the basket, I think this could be a barn burner.
Starters back in the ball game. Central inbound. Get it into Vanover. Cornett's in with the 2 quick. A 3-point shot up and in for Lynn.
Well, they ran a double screen for her there on the lane, and she popped out to the corner and hit it. And now you're looking at a 6-point game.
We're looking at a 6-point game. This game's a long way from over. Turnover, Lindsey Johns with the steal. Hayes with the knockaway.
Well, that's a great job by Rachel Ramey converting back there and getting a hand on that ball and knocking it out of bounds.
That's Rachel. I call her Hayes. That's going to be a foul they're going to get. If it's on Lawson,
I think it may be not for sure.
It is. It'll be her first. The curl for Mally. And an offensive foul.
Oh, that's
play 3 now.
Big play right there. Great job by Lanham running over and helping.
Cooksey laying into the official. It may have been a block job, but it counted as a foul. She stays in.
Well, Lanham was there. I thought she did a good job and took the contact. Cornett's really got to be careful this possession right here.
It's got to be 3 seconds. Yes.
It was.
Kennedy Everly getting back in. Is she going to take out Mally? She does. Cornett to the bench. 7:09.
Well, that was a big opportunity right there. Southern, if they'd got the ball inside a little bit closer to the basket with Cornett having 3 fouls.
She got all 41 seconds in the third quarter before she had to go to the bench. Kane, and the foul. Foul against Hayes, her second.
So much discipline right there. She tried to slap down on the ball. Anytime you bring an arm down, the referee's usually going to call it.
Yep, that's a hack, and they got her. It's 2. 7:02.
One advantage Southern had, 73%.
And she missed them both. Back to the man-to-man for the Indians. Hayes wants it.
They tried the backdoor cut again. Didn't get it.
Off the mark for Lanham. They're going to get a foul on Lanham.
There wasn't much there, but that's her second also now. So Hayes and Lanham, the 2 leading scorers for Southern with 2 fouls each.
You got 3 girls on the floor, 2 fouls for the Eagles. You got Hayes, Lawson, and Lanham. No foul there, and a turnover.
Well, Southern put the heat on a dead ball situation. You know, they didn't have to score that time to get their press set up. That could be a huge factor, too. If Southern can score enough to set their press up, Central's had trouble with it.
6.5 left in the third. It's 25-19. Back door wasn't open. Down low, Lanham. Up and way up and off the mark. Over to the Indians.
Well, that's a play Lanham usually finishes right there.
And again, they get to set the press up the dead ball. Vanover. Kane all the way. Batted up in the air to Lanham.
Well, Hayes did a good job just staying still right there. I was thinking she may get their 3rd foul.
And on the other end, Hayes with a basket. 10 points now for Kristen. Casey almost lost it. Gets it over to Bailey. She thought about chucking that one up.
She did. She had it cocked and loaded.
Casey looks it back. Nice move, nice play for Vanover.
Good backdoor cut right there. No weak side help for the Eagles.
4 points now for the freshman, Bailey Vanover. Down low. And off the mark for Lawson. Rebound and a trap, and Kane throwing the elbows. Stepped on the outline.
A good opportunity trap right there. Lawson came off the rebound after she missed her shot and set up that trap, forced a turnover.
27-21, Eagles on top. 5:18. Hayes in the lane and in.
Nice finish with her left hand.
They break it over to Johns. Back tap. Ramey. Hayes got a girl with her. Oh, turned it over. Snide. Over to Kane. Raven looks surprised to get that pass.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want that right there. Let me give it back to you.
Snide drives. Up and in. Lead is back to 6. You know, coming in, even though the Eagles on paper may be the favorite, I thought this would be an extremely close game.
There's Lawson again. Boy, she has showed up huge tonight.
11 points for Lawson.
And they're going back with Cornett again.
They have to. You've got to. She's got to play smart, and it's going to be tough on her. She's been playing a long time, but she's only a sophomore.
Well, we'll see if they continue to attack with Lawson on the block down there and really go after Cornett, trying to get that foul.
She's been playing for 3 years, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade. This is her 3rd school. On the floor. Kane's got it, has it knocked away, out of bounds. And it stays. with the Indians.
Well, they are really letting them play. I thought the Central player had her arm grabbed right there.
The problem with letting them play right now. Up and in for Cornett.
Really nice
Finally
finish.
On the board.
Nice finish over 2 people right there. Nice use of the glass, too. I like to see that.
A lot of contact been made. Beating and banging down low, Cornett and Lawson.
I'd like to see Hayes kind of settle down a little bit, let the game come to her a little bit more.
Up and in for Hayes.
Well, that was Rachel Ramey that time.
Rachel, they look so much alike. I'm not looking at numbers, I'm looking at the girls.
They got those headbands, the long ponytails, built alike.
33-25. Bailey falls, loses it. Jump to the Eagles.
Good ball pressure by Freeman and great hustle getting on the floor after that ball.
3:22 left, third quarter, 8-point advantage.
Let's see what Southern does right here.
Thumbs down.
I have a feeling they're going to go inside right here. They looked at her for a second. They're still looking at her.
Hayes down to Lawson. One-on-one. Very risky.
Well, she faded away right there. She didn't take the ball into her. If they're going to try to draw the foul, they're going to have to take it into the body.
Knocked away, but recovered. Lindsey Johns. One-on-one. And a kick and a foul.
I think that was on Ramey. That's her second.
Rachel's second, checking in.
Clark and Farms back in for Southern, replacing Freeman and Ramey.
Into Kane from the free throw line, no good. Cornett, guys, gets the glass and one. Big play by Mally Cornett.
We got a foul. They're going to call on the floor.
Not going to give her the basket. Wow.
That was on Clark, her first.
Thought she got the basket. But 2:38. Kane on the floor, drives, and she walked.
Good job again by Lanham, keeping her hands away. They've been consistent tonight. You know, they haven't called the body contact, but when they brought those hands down and slapped down on shots, that's when they've called the fouls.
5 fouls on the Eagles, only 1 against Central. Arms, kicks it, Lanham, furlong three, no good. Backside rebound though. Back in, up, no good. Here comes the Indians running. A lot of contact down on the other end. Cook, and one. Now that's a cheapo foul right there.
With her body.
You let him beat him. Get the foul down here. Foul is on Clark.
She's picked up 2 real quick. If you look up the scoreboard, it's 6, and if she hits this, it's a 5-point game.
Yes. 33.
Playing with big basket for her and one needed that time.
On the way down, no good. Rebound. The Park.
Didn't finish.
Foul on Lawson, I believe. It is. It's only 6 fouls. You don't shoot on 6. No, 7.
That foul charged to Clark. It's her third.
Okay.
And it's 7-1 on team fouls right now.
Thought he was going to start him motion for the Cornett hits the first free throw. Malley, a 72% free throw shooter. And lead is 6 once again. Down to 5. Hayes picked up by Vanover.
Help in there. She's
Samantha Parm. Indians.
I thought Central had touched that ball and lost him. I mean, Lanham went after it. I don't know. Did you see that?
I thought she touched it and she fell, but Brianna felt she had to go get it. She may not have seen the player catch it.
Well, as this game goes on, Central just gets more and more confident.
Didn't allow the sub. Lindsey Johns back out.
And they're going to go to
1 minute, third quarter. Indians cut it down out of 3. 35, 32.
You know, if I'm Southern right now, I'm thinking about maybe going zone a little bit while they have the lead, because they're really getting beat on penetration.
Southern needs a basket in the worst way. Hayes for 3. There it is.
Another huge shot.
The senior leader. Turnover.
Let's see if Southern holds for 1.
They fed it back to Hayes. 25 seconds. Hayes once again. Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
Back-to-back threes for Kristen Hayes.
Ice water in the veins right there. Woo. Early in the
lead, 41 to 32. Vanover, jumper, no good. Batted up in the air, though. Controlled by the Indians. Foul against Palmer.
Boy, Hayes took those 2 threes, and the last one, she had all kinds of time left. I thought they were going to go for 1 shot, and she just raised up and busted it.
I was waiting on her to turn over and look at us like Michael. Hey, you know, it's on.
Well, she was feeling it, no doubt. 5.4 seconds to go now.
Free throw missed. It's 41-32. Back out to the 9-point advantage. In just a matter of seconds, it went from 3 to 9.
Well, Kane out and Johns back in right there on that substitution.
I don't know if I'd have brought Lindsay in with 5 seconds. I mean, maybe. Basket in. 41-33. Back out to 8. Hayes, why not? Pop one more.
You know it's going up.
There it is. I thought she hit it. Hit the front end.
I thought that was in too.
41-33 after 3 quarters. It's 8 points.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Exciting. Fourth quarter about to get underway. It's 41-33 Southern.
You know, Central outscored Southern by 1 that quarter, but the way it ended up, Southern left with all the momentum. But Central still right there within.
They're right in this one.
They're right within distance, and it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But you would have to think that Central's still going to attack the basket off the
turnover. Freeman. Kelly walk, no call. Basket. Big turnover. Start the quarter. Out to a 10-point advantage.
Here comes Southern's press again.
And they turn it over. No, saved. Lost. That's a turnover. Central has to be able to handle the press early on this fourth quarter.
If I'm Southern right now, I'm taking the ball into the paint. I'm either letting Lanham or Lawson handle the ball.
Yep. Someone's touching it down low.
Here comes Lanham.
Good job by Everly. Frontner. Lawson. Killed the dribble. Parms. Good little block out by Lanham. Like the way Lanham threw that screen and block, pushed her up.
She sealed off the defender.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout to Central. 7:22. 45-33. It's a 4. We'll take a timeout with them.
Small car, big coverage.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Don Foster alongside Doug Sally. It's 45-33, Eagles on top. Southern Central just took the timeout. Dangerous.
It is. They need striking distance. If Southern builds this lead on out, they're going to really feel the heat. I'm talking about Central. Southern staying with their press are 1-2-2 right now. And Central's really had trouble with that tonight.
See if they can get it in here. They finally snide back to Kane. Over to Cornett. Valley. And they turn it over. Number 16 turnover in the game. Hayes. Parms. 3. Up. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're not bashful. They're letting the threes fly.
48-33. Biggest lead of the game. One of the biggest leads, if not.
I think it is the biggest lead. 13.
Almost a steal by Samantha. 6:54 to go in the game. It's a little early to start saying Southern's got it wrapped up.
Well, this is a long way from being over.
I will say, if Southern does win this game and goes on to the regional tournament, I want to play this Eagle team. Raven Kane with a 3. No. Rebound inside by Malley. Cornett over Everly. Good.
Nice dish off right there. Good offensive rebound.
And now they're in a press.
Well, they've got to.
No choice.
They've got to come after it.
And they beat it. Down low. Good job by Samantha. Pump fake up in.
Right. I thought the pass was a little bit late, but she finally got it to her, and good execution there.
Lead back out to 15. 50-35. Here comes the Indians. Woo! Hayes with a block. Hayes, no one stops her. She goes all the way down. No good. Foul. Foul on an Indian. Team foul number 2.
Well, it's 8-2 on fouls now, so Central can be aggressive. I mean,
they got plenty of fouls to give.
They've got fouls to give, and they need to go after the ball.
Into the ball game is Lindsey Johns back in. Said the Indians only have one senior on the club, number 41, Raven Kane. Working hard over there on Lanham. Farms gets it.
Now Southern needs to really stay patient and get good percentage shots. Central, on the other hand, they're going to have to create and get back in the game, being aggressive defensively.
They can't afford to wait around, can they? Shot up, 3! Off the mark, way off the mark. Out of bounds to the Indians.
Well, you'd like to see Southern. I mean, they've been knocking those threes down. You don't want to say don't shoot the 3, but at the same time, they need to be patient and run some clock each possession.
I was going to say, though, they're playing that up-tempo. You can't really back it off now. You've done it all night. Snide, Kane. Raven puts on the floor, gets Parms up and in. Nice move.
Real nice spin move there, and that allows them to set their pressure up.
Southern wasn't ready for the pressure. Up and in. That's 4 quick points. 50-39. Southern with a timeout. It's 8:30.
Really good timeout by Coach Simmons right there.
He felt the momentum just shifting a little bit. A couple of turnovers and it would have been back under 10. It's 50-39 now. It's 11 points, 5:22 to go.
Southern's got the experience. They've been through this before. So, you would expect them to really execute down the stretch right here. Central, if they can keep scoring a couple baskets and get that pressure set up in their full court pressure, that's their chance. That's their only chance.
Timeout's been Central full, so we'll stay here. If you look at the stats, 9 of 15 in the second half, shooting 60% after only shooting 30 in the first, where Southern is 11 of 22, 50%.
Well, Hayes has been the story here the last few minutes. She's got 18 points at this time. Lawson with 11. And for Central, you've got Vanover with 9, Cornett with 8, Kane with 6. Very balanced scoring there. Schneid's got 6.
16 turnovers, though. Back to action. Southern inbounds. And the press. Freeman. To Bree. They got Parms. She went over the other way. Up in Lawson.
Lawson again. She's pump faking every time that she catches the ball in the post. And we almost have another turnover.
And it's a jump ball, and it's going to be to the Eagles. It is a turnover. Another one back over. It's number 17 now, turnover. 5:06 left, 52-39. Parms gets it. When do you start fouling if you're Central? I mean, you got plenty to give. Basket.
What about Lawson tonight?
Marley is here to play. It's her 13th. Timeout Central, couldn't inbound it. It's a 30. We have a timeout on the floor. Let's take a quick one with them.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Alumni basketball action. Southern leads it over the defending district champions, Madison Central.
Well, you know, Southern's got the 1-2 punch of Lanham and Hayes. Tonight, it's Hayes and Lawson. Lawson is just playing extraordinarily well.
Lindsey Johns out of the corner. No. Backside board, Samantha Parms.
You know, Farms has done a good job, I think, tonight, coming in off the bench. She's played her role really well.
And a foul. Foul number 3.
So much for being deliberate and running a little clock, right?
Yeah. Keep the gas pedal down, I guess, as Hayes is going to the line. 70% free throw shooter for Kristen on the season. In and out. 4:29 left in the game. Second.
They're staying with the pressure.
16-point advantage. Got to know where Lindsey Johns is. Schneid drives, no good, off the backboard. Rebound to Brianna. Lanham brings it down. Now they may be wanting to get some clock time.
Well, that's smart. You know, you can take off 30, 40 seconds of possession, and you don't allow Central any kind of chance. But you start jacking up early shots.
And they get some quick ones.
Look at this.
Lawson down low. Nope. Comes Kane. She didn't charge. Yes, she did. Raven with a foul.
Well, Kelly Freeman does a good job of that. I've seen her several times this year. She probably leads the team in charges taken. But she set up early.
Raven with the foul. Kelly to Samantha. Vanover all over. Hayes gets it.
kind of tell the difference in experience against the press. You know, Southern's kind of stayed.
Down low to Brianna. Travel. Bree's not had a good game.
No, she hasn't. Only 1 point tonight.
Couple turnovers. Actually, that's going to be her 5th turnover for Lanham.
Yeah, she's just off her game, but
Lawson's picked her up.
She's picked up the slack big time.
Oh.
Unforced turnover right there.
Throw it in the backcourt to Hayes. 3:21. Central has to. Well, against freshman Vanover.
Well, no harm done. I mean, that's only 5 team fouls, and
you have 1 more to give.
You've really got to be aggressive. Central's got to go for it right here.
Get it to Hayes. Hayes all the way down. Cornett with a block. Southern gets it back, go. Who is that down there? Is that Lawson? Nope. Look who get it back, go. Freeman. Parms, 3. That would have been the nail. Less than 3 now, 2:57. It's 16 points. Shot for Vanover, up and in. Good shot.
I don't know if Central has enough time, but I'm sure Coach Simmons is saying, girls, can we just make a few passes before we shoot that ball?
Oh, nobody's picked up Lanham. She's going to go either. Kane threw her back, but.
Yeah, just not smart. Just not smart basketball right here. You've got a 14-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go, and you're shooting on the come down, and then you foul, sending Central to the line.
Raven to the line where she's 70%. Like I said, she's the lone senior, so not how she wanted to end her high school career. Lost in the first round of the district. Keene back into the ball game. Out comes Brianna, and Ramey comes in as she replaces Samantha Parms.
Well, I've seen stranger things. These 2 free throws go down. It's still a 12-point game. You're still there.
Couple threes, and it's back where you know it. This is the front end of the bonus, but belongs to the Indians. Two and a half. Off the glass for Raven Kane.
Another spin move. She turns over that left shoulder.
Kane with 8 points. Up ahead of Lawson. And she's going to find Ramey, who finds Hayes.
We're going to trap, not let Southern just stand there and hold the ball.
Keene puts on the floor and drives, has it blocked. Ramey chases it down, though, for Southern, and they pull her out. Hayes. Nice little ball fake.
She pass fake there, and that might have done it right there.
That's 57-43. Kane drives, has it blocked by Hayes. Behind the back, all the way down and in. No. Buck and a half left, 1:28. I believe it's safe to say now the Eagles may be moving on.
Yeah, it'll take a miracle now for sure. I think Southern's feeling really good. And you know, so many years Southern comes up here and they're the underdog and they've been beat so many times.
Yep.
And Central's won the championship, district championship in the girls every year since 2007.
Yep.
So this is a senior-laden ball club for Southern. They've got a lot of experience. They've been through the wars before. Central this year has been very young. They've had their point guard go out hurt. And, you know, they have nothing to be ashamed of.
Help Kane out of the game. Raven comes out. Free throw makes it 59-43.
That's 23 for Hayes now.
Comes Lindsay, one-on-one against Hayes. She gets it. You know, these district games are tough. Somebody's going home at the end of the night. Somebody's career ends early.
You know, that's one of the hardest things you do as a coach is go in that locker room after the last loss.
When I'm sitting there watching Raven King behind the Central bench, you know, I mean, you've seen that look. If you've coached, you've seen it 100 times. It's never easy, though. Only one team is happy at the end of the year, and that's the team in Bowling Green that cuts down the nets.
That's right.
At the end of this ball game, we'll be selecting Jack Burford Chevrolet players of the ball game for both teams. Marley Lawson makes it 60-45. Shot no good. Under a minute. And they're going to pull her out. Central not going to foul. The 2015 district title will be going to Berea, to the Madison Southern Lady Eagles.
If they win Friday.
If they win Friday, I'm sorry. For the last 7 years, this has been the championship game. Like you said, we haven't matched up since the first round. That's right.
Right.
Tomorrow night, we have Model in Berea.
Right. And
so,
but you expected the winner of this game to be a prohibitive favorite Friday night.
But I was thinking this is a championship game atmosphere. So to the line is number 32, Freeman.
Well, you have to feel happy for those girls over there that worked so hard and paid their dues for, like I said, between, you know, ever since their 7th and 8th grade year, they've been working toward this moment. So, and I know that last year they felt like that they let one slip away. They had a really good shot to knock off Central last year, and Central put it on them pretty good. So, you have to be happy for the girls there from Berea.
Pull her out. 31 seconds. Central is going to stay back. Southern beats Central for the first time, well, second time now. They got them last year in the regular season.
Regular season, but not when it counted.
But the first time in the postseason since 2007.
Is on the court with 10 seconds to go. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Referees saying get off, but you know, what are you going to do?
Channel 18 getting the scoop right there.
That is your final score. 61-45, the Eagles have won it. Your Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game from Madison Southern. Number 22, Kristen Hayes, the senior guard, leadership, 23 points. For Central, Bailey Vanover, the freshman point guard. Thought she played great as a freshman.
She did. She handled the pressure really well, and this is a learning experience for the young girls from Central. And next year they can recall this, and you know, that's something they can build on.
Big win for Madison Southern. You know, anytime you can beat Madison Central in their district, that's huge for the Eagles. And
it is, and the crowd up there is really nuts for Southern, because they know that this is not an every year experience.
61-45 is the final. Thank you for watching. We'll be back Friday night as Madison Southern advances to the championship game to play the Berea Lady Pirates or the Lady Patriots of Model. One more time, 61-45. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the gym.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those 3 things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
they are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.